What's up, guys? Welcome to Daily Dose of Reddit. This is your host, Zach, and today's subreddit is r/IDoWorkHereLady. Alright, this story's called, You Don't Even Know Your Own Product. Let's set the Wayback Machine for the late 1990s, so forgive me, but I will be paraphrasing most of what was said. I work at a small shop designing and building professional quality video hardware for TV and movie studios. I mean small. At the time, there were 3 employees and the boss. In such a small environment, it is expected that everyone has a wide variety of duties and responsibilities, but each of us has a primary specialty. Anyone who has worked in a mom and pop knows what I'm talking about. My duties ranged from inventory control to shipping and receiving sales and technical support. Primarily, my specialty was technical support. One of our products places a bug in the video stream used for station identification. If you've ever watched TV, look in one of the corners of the screen during a broadcast and you'll see the station's call letters pop up. Yes, I know. Don't hate me for putting up those annoying logos. In the USA, the FCC, or Federal Communications Commission, requires it. These aren't the easiest things to set up. The image format has to be compatible with our hardware, and the PC, to upload the images, has to have the software configured properly so the computer and bug generator will talk to each other. It's a very specific set of steps that must be performed if you want any chance of getting the product to work. So one day, I get a call from a radio station in Western Colorado needing tech support. What a radio station needs a bug for? I don't know. Not my place to question, just get it working for them. Okay, the cast. There's Buzz, radio engineer, me. I get a call from radio engineer. Thank you for calling our company. This is me. How can I help you? I've been screwing with your bug generator for 2 days and can't get it to work. I have to get this working right now. I can tell this guy is frustrated. I would be too if I'd been trying to get something working and it just doesn't seem to want to. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Let's see what I can do to get this up and running for you. Can you describe what your issue is? With a little more fire in his voice. I just told you, I can't get your freaking product to work. Okay, well, let's start from the beginning. What operating system is your computer running in? Did you install software version XX.XX from the included floppy disk? Yes, at the time, we were still sending out the software on 3.5-inch floppies. Of course I did, but your product won't communicate with the PC. Can you confirm that the included interface cables are connected to your PC serial COM port and the other end is connected to host on the product? Yes, I've already done that. I'm the engineer here. Don't you think I would have already tried that? I'm thinking, well, I have to start at the most logical place where comms would be interrupted. But okay, this guy is smart and knows his crap. Okay, let's go into the software and make sure it's talking on the correct COM port. I've already done that. Well, just so we're on the same page, I'd like you to please confirm what COM port the software has selected. How do I do that? Wait, what? Didn't this guy just tell me he already did this? He should know where to click in the software to see what COM port is selected. Please open the software and across the menu bar, click on COM port and tell me what port number is checked. 3. Okay, let's tell the software to wake up the product. Click on COM port and now click on, with even more fire, he cuts me off. I already did that! Yes, sir. You did click on COM port to confirm the port we want to talk on, but now I need you to wake up the unit. So click on COM port and move the mouse down to wake all units and tell me if the front panel's LED blinks. This will tell you if communication has been established and we can upload your logo. Yeah, now what? Did the LED blink? What LED? There's no LEDs lit up on this. Okay, is the product plugged into the power adapter and is the power switch flipped on? Even angrier than before. Of course it's plugged in! I can hear him flip the power switch. Okay, is the green power LED on or off? It's on again. I told you I've already done all of this. Obviously not. Okay, click on COM port and scroll down to wake all units. Didn't you just hear me? I said I already did that! Sir, I'm just trying to help, and the only way I can do this is by going through each step. Fine! What do I have to do now? After you clicked on wake all units, did the LED blink? I don't know, I wasn't looking at it. Not going to hurt the product to wake it up again. Let's make sure the PC and product are actually speaking with each other. Please click COM port and wake all units. units. Tell me if the LED blinked after you clicked wake all units. Less angry, but I can tell he is still frustrated. Yes, the LED blinked 3 times. Woo! This unit seemed to be working, and I don't have to give him the wonderful news of having to return it for repair. Great, let's get your bug uploaded. Yes, this is where I've been having trouble. I'd say it started before he showed up to work a couple days ago. Okay, click on File and Open Bug. Now, I don't know where you've saved your image file, so you'll need to locate it, click on it, then click Open. His anger is rising again. I don't know where it is. Just help me load something into it and I'll put my real bug in later. Not an unreasonable request. Okay, click on File and Open Bug. Now scroll to the folder, company name, and open it. You will see several. Fire has become Inferno. Are you not listening? I told you, I don't know where our image file is. Yeah, they heard you in the next county. Sorry, he's not quite that loud. I understand that, sir. I'm gonna have you open one of the sample bugs I created and included on your installation disk. These images are going to give you or your graphic designer a sample of what this product is expecting when you upload an image. Fine. Just let's hurry up. Duh. I don't really want to be on the phone with this numbskull anymore either, but I'm pretty much the only person on the planet that can help him. This is not a boast. Even the boss doesn't know how to get these products working properly. Okay, click on File and Open Bug, scroll to the folder called Company Name, and double-click it. You can select any of the images you see and click on Open. He grumbles. I can't believe this is taking so long. Do you see sample bug in the software? I don't see it on the TV screen. Yes, sir. We haven't uploaded it to the product yet. We've only loaded it into the software. Do you see sample bug in the software? Yes, for Pete's sake. Great. Now we are going to upload the bug into the product's memory. It's about frickin' time. Why didn't I just stay in bed? Okay, click on File and Upload Bug. This should take about 30 seconds. 30 blessed seconds of quiet. Nothing is happening. I don't see anything on the TV. Okay, I did assume he had the unit hooked up to a source of video and then to a TV monitor. My mistake. Oh, geez. I'm sorry. Do you have a source of video going to the input of the product and the output to a TV monitor? No, I didn't know I needed video to work. Yes, sir. This product will put a bug on top of your video. It doesn't have an internal video generator, so you will have to provide a source of video. Unfortunately, it is a common misconception, but everyone pretty much just accepts it and finds something to put out video, i.e. VCR, it's the 90s, DVD, or a video test pattern generator. Hang on, let me find something. Thankfully, I get a couple of minutes to hang the phone over my shoulder while he finds some kind of video source. You still there? Yes, sir. Are we ready to proceed? Yeah, what now? Do you see your bug on the TV monitor? No, I had to turn the product off to plug in video. No, he really didn't. But a good tech probably would have, so I'll give him that one. However, okay, did you save the bug to the product before turning off power? What do you mean? After you upload the bug, you will then need to tell the software to save the bug into non-volatile RAM. Otherwise, when you lose power, the bug is lost and you will need to re-upload. At this point, I could probably have just opened a window to hear him screaming. Are you freaking kidding me? I'm sorry, sir, but no, I'm not kidding you. Would you mind clicking on COM-port and wake all units? Screw this! You don't even know your own product! I want to talk to your manager right frickin' now! Yes, sir. Please hold the line. I put him on hold and walk to the back office where the boss is, and am followed by my other 2 coworkers. Boss, I got a guy on the line that wants to speak with you. He says I don't know our products and is... I heard you. People on Mir heard you. Mir was the Soviet space station before ISS. He's online too. I'm sorry, boss. I really tried. Boss gestures for us to sit while he answers the call. He hits the speakerphone to answer. This is Boss.
Yeah, this is radio engineer. I've been trying to get this product working for a week, and the idiot I was talking to does not know his ass from a hole in the ground. You're going to help me and then educate him on how to properly handle your customers.
Sir, the person you were speaking with knows more about that product than the person who designed it. I heard what was going on.
I swear, this is what he said.
Are too stupid to own our product. Return it and we will refund you your purchase.
And then Boss just hung up. He looked at me and said,
And that's how you deal with that.
Can I buy us some drinks? We never did get the product back, nor did we hear from that radio station again. I wonder if it became radio engineer's new doorstop. That's really funny. And I'm sorry for the lack of consistency with the voices. If I'm being honest, I kinda stopped in the middle of recording this and went to eat some dinner, ribs specifically. So I'm sorry. But anyway, that's actually really cool. I just assumed everything like that was just kind of easy and more or less intuitive, at least by the standards of most people. I'm sure it's not too crazy if you've been in the business long enough and know what you're doing. But like, you just assume that it's like, oh, it's just a little overlay for on your broadcast. Just whenever you're broadcasting your shows, just add that on there or just slap it on there in editing. And just, you know. Then again, I have very little knowledge of the TV and film industry, which is something I'd like to change eventually. Really cool stuff.
Giggity, giggity.
This story's called, yes, I do work here at Wally World. Okay, semi-unrelated. But, back in 2017, my cousins from Oklahoma were visiting us. It was just before my graduation, and they surprised us. They came down here, and I was telling my cousins, I was like, yo, let's go to the Walmart. It's sick over here. There's a goddamn roller coaster. And they're like, what, really? And so we went to Walmart. He's like, whoa, where's the roller coaster? I was like, bro, you so stupid. Anyway, let's start the story. This just happened to me about a few minutes ago at my local Wally World. Oh, and by the way, he was my age, literally just a few months younger. So I got off my shift about an hour ago, and due to the pandemic, my store closes at 10 o'clock p.m. every night. Mine closes at 9. At my Wally World, I'm not sure if it's different at different stores. Employees are able to grocery shop while the store is closed. Anyway, as I got off my shift, I realized that I had to pick up some groceries myself, although I wanted to take a step outside to take off my mask that I have had on all night. So I stepped outside, and since the parking lot is basically empty at night, except for employee vehicles, I went and moved my truck closer to the door. I went in, grabbed a cart, and made my way toward the medicine aisle. I had to pick up some chapstick for my mother, so I went to the medicine aisle to find it. There was an elderly woman about mid-60s stalking around where the chapstick would be. So as I'm looking for the chapstick on the wall, the elderly lady asks in a somewhat aggressive tone if she could help me find anything. I let her know, and she led me to an area near the pharmacy line where they were. Awesome! I went to get a few other things across the store and returned near that area, as I also had to pick up some lotion. I went back to her and asked her if I would be able to get something from the beauty area if I asked the assistant manager. That is when I was asked if I worked there. I told her I did, but I worked for the previous shift. She guided me to where the lotion was, and sadly, there was none. Rats. Oh well, I went to the self-checkout lanes that are logged in for employees to use. I rang up my stuff, paid, and planned to go to the restroom before I left the store. Unfortunately, the front-end restrooms are out of order, so I have to go to the back of the store. I see an associate at the customer service area and asked if I could leave my cart with groceries there while I went to the restroom. He said, alright, so I went, did my business, and returned to my cart. As I'm leaving, however, I noticed the same elderly lady with another associate. I would probably assume the shift manager. He walks toward me and I kindly greet him. He greets me back and immediately asks if I work there. I tell him I did, and if he would like proof, I would kindly go back and get my vest and name tag from my locker. Seemingly appeased with that answer, he checked my receipt and let me go on my merry way. I'm still grinning ear to ear as I type this because I never thought it would happen to me. You know what? It's a really cool feeling to be somewhere and they're like, oh, are you allowed to be here? And you're like, read it and weep, bozo. And they're like, oh, shoot. oh snap, you're like a big shot. Can I like kiss your feet? And I'd be like, nah, homie, it's chill, it's chill, it's chill. But like, I mean, if you insist. I'm kidding. It's only happened a few times. Alright, this story's called Not Homeless, Possibly Your Boss. Purposely vague. Construction firm was bidding out work on an industrial yard. A lot of work, high six figures. The yard has homeless encampments. Not a serious issue. There had been some theft in the past. We installed a fenced, secure area for storage. My role was to be the site lead working under a project manager who would be back in the office. At this stage in the bidding processes, we invite the serious bidders to perform a site walk, ask questions, clarify assumptions, pretty routine. I had worked with or have heard of 5 of the 6 people there. All 6 of them know each other. Let's call the 6th person Bob. Anyway, I arrived to the site a bit late. I roll up on my beater bike because I took public transit to avoid traffic. I head to the secure area to store my bike, start to walk over, and Bub is like,
Hey man, don't bother us. This is private property. You got to go.
the 5 of 6 smirking, can I just get $5? The 5 of 6, yeah man, give it to him.
Hey, you're gonna kick the poor guy out. You gotta get to him. Heck no.
The other 5 continue to rag on him about being cheap. I slowly put down my bag and take out my company branded notebook and PPE, revealing that I would be the one leading the sidewalk. Bub looks surprised. Everyone else start sidewalk. Heyo, would you look at that? That was cool. Now, let's talk about the fact that Tesla should work with the public transportation departments of like all the major US cities to replace the current public transit system with cool, smart, pandemic-proof buses of the future that are sexy, smart, and pandemic-proof and sexy. And hella smart. Also super secure and like safe. Basically, tanks with really, really cool stuff. I almost said
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell to never miss an episode.